Today's show is sponsored by the ABV Barrel Shop. The ABV Barrel Shop is located in the St. Louis metro community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on one thing, single barrels. Best of all, you can try before you buy. Head over to abvbarrelshop.com to sign up for their email and text distribution so you know what they have in stock, what classes are coming up, and who from the industry may be coming in to visit. The ABV Barrel Shop. It's where single barrels live. We are also sponsored by the Bar to Go. The Bar to Go offers traveling minibars that are no bigger than a small purse or toiletry bag. Best of all, they are fully customizable so you can create the perfect piece that is unique for you. If you own your own business, what a fun and unique way to promote what you do. Check them out online at thebartogo.com. That is the number 2 in the Bar to Go. If you have wholesale questions, call my friend Isabel Clark at 504-481-1297. Finally, we are sponsored by the Neely Family Distillery. NFD is a family-owned business that keeps ringing up awards in the spirits world. Head to Sparta, Kentucky to experience the family history, award-winning spirits, and meet the Neely family. Check them out online at neelyfamilydistillery.com. Now, on to the show.
Let's drink!
Welcome to the Bourbon Daily, the podcast about everything bourbon delivered to you every day of the week. Today on the show, we talk...
It's time to make the change. It's time to rearrange.
Today on the show, we talk about another Star Trek release. My name is Miss Becca Sue. Please join me in welcoming my co-host, Steve Akeley, as well as our special guests, Lenny Eckstein and Jeff Andreezy.
Hey, gang, what's up?
Howdy.
Hey, everyone.
Hey, so yeah, we are having some fun here, obviously. McNew's been at the center of some of these. Did you watch the video where she didn't know the trains came east? She thought they only went west.
Oh,
and I explained how do we throw them away then once they hit California?
Well, they just go all the way over to Asia and around Europe.
Oh, it's around the world.
I think she just got.
That's how she thought. Okay.
That was my hypothesis when I first heard it.
Okay.
And not that there's anything right about that either, but
No, they just keep going all the way around the world.
Yeah, because they can't come back east. So yeah, that's a long trip if you want to, go
And
one
it's
state.
actually because of how the world spins, they can't physically go that way.
Okay.
Right. And if it was like a toilet water flushing thing, that I would get the confusion there. But a train, stop.
A train, exactly. And then you saw where she had the wardrobe malfunction too. That video, that was the reaction one where I was dying laughing, and people were nice. I was surprised. She posted both of those to her own person. I kept it in our private group, but she posted them publicly. And and the one, because I'm laughing about it, and I'm like, oh, we're gonna release the video, and it's gonna be $12.95. Well, then she sent me screenshots of all these guys who say, where do we send the $12.95?
You're lying.
I'm serious. So she, and again, the video that I posted was, again, there's two different views. There's one view of speaker view where it'll show who's talking, and then there's one with the whole group. Well, I was talking at the time, so you only see me as this is going down. But if you had, like how I keep it with all four, you can see McNew accidentally pull down her top below her breast, and then you see her tits. So yeah, and I laughed and I said, we're going to release the video, and she's had screenshots. There was like 5 or 6 of them that said, where do we need to send this $12.95 to? So,
oh God,
It's actually $1,295.
The best thing is I say that she's going. I get 80% of that.
80. Yep.
Oh yeah, it was something. Christ. So yeah. Accidental, I'm sure. All right, Jeff.
Who was on the show with her?
When that happened, it was
Kathy.
me,
KK,
and Justine. Yeah, and they were just like disbelief. Justine never says anything. She was just.
She did have a smile.
She did, and then Kathy, of course, was like, "There's nothing else to say about this." Yeah. So it was wild. Jeff, You said there's something you wanted to talk about. What is that, sir?
Yeah, this one is really important too. It's
Okay.
I was lathering up this morning.
Oh, God.
Got in the shower. What's your
We were just talking about
Jesus.
McNew, and he's like, I was lathering up.
yeah.
He spent the $12.95.
What's this charge on your yeah? So, what is your go-to bath product? Mostly the body wash, soap. What do you go to?
Like brand?
Brand, style. It can go a lot of different directions.
Like for soap?
Yeah, the body wash part, not your shampoo, not your face wash.
Oh, like a bar or
Or
Yeah.
a pump bottle.
a gel?
Yeah.
I'm a gel person, pump bottle.
Pump bottle.
And I stopped buying, like, I didn't like any of the ones you just buy in the store. I know that sounds like uppity, but I just always felt like my skin always felt funny when I'd have some of these ones that you just get. I could never find one that I liked from just like the regular store, and so I get so like it's I still just order it on Amazon, but it's a little bit more expensive. But it smells really good. It's like eucalyptus and whatever, and it smells really nice, and my skin doesn't feel weird. Because there's some soaps. I will say this: when I worked in the oil field, my favorite soap was the bar soap that they had at the like really shitty hotel I had to stay in, because it actually would get everything off of my skin. Because I'd just be like just covered in like oil and like my hands would just be stained. I'd just be covered in just grease stains. And the really shitty soap that they had at the hotel would get everything off, but then your skin would just feel so like dry, or like I don't even know how to explain how your skin would feel. And so I'd have to rewash myself again with something that felt nicer on my skin and felt like it was actually like hydrating me, I guess.
Okay.
All right.
I thought you were going to get those granules like we had in grade school. Remember those things? It's like it's powdered, but it's like
I use scrubby hands.
Okay.
So I have exfoliating gloves that I wear that I scrub my skin with. And then after I do that, then I have some, I have both salt and sugar scrub, and I scrub off all the top layers of skin and rinse that off, which is, I'll tell you what, I like the salt better because it feels really like you're scraping off an entire layer of skin. But if you have any cuts at all,
you're going to feel them. You're going to feel them.
You are going to feel it from that salt that you just scrubbed in.
Right. Yes, I use, I forget the name of it, it's in a big
Bronner's.
Dr. Bronner's, yeah. So it's that's what I use, the body wash from them. It's in a pretty big pump bottle.
What smell do you do?
Like a mint, eucalyptus mint or something.
It's
you're
the
a eucalyptus
standard one.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
the blue label.
Yeah.
It's like tea tree oil. It's got some eucalyptus.
Steve likes to use Royce's whenever he comes over here.
Right. Royce said I have my stuff, but then I leave it aside and I use Royce's. So yeah.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm on the same page as Steve for the most part. I can't buy any of that out here. So sometimes like
if only they'd invent Amazon.
Well, yeah, I could order it, but like usually if I'm passing by somewhere, like if I am on the Front Range and pop into a Trader Joe's to get something or other, I'll sub out their brand of almost the same thing but different. I'm not mad at theirs, so I kind of interchange between the two. I also like it because supposedly tea tree oil is good for if I go jiu-jitsu. Well, maybe that, but also like if you're on for mats when there's other people rolling around, if somebody has something foul with their
ringworm.
Yeah, it could be
tether.
That. Yeah, whatever it is.
Whatever tether is,
like,
they have to get it in.
Yeah, basically. It's like antibacterial, but also tea tree oil is supposed to be like a level of like not destroying all the bacteria on your skin.
It's a barrier.
Yeah, and it's supposed to fucking help. I don't know. If somebody says it helps, I'm going to do it. Whatever it takes to not get staph infection or some other weird shit. So, yeah, I use that too.
Okay.
I like how he casually just brought in like jiu-jitsu. He's like, what I'm just
jiu-jitsu.
Like remind everybody. Make sure we remember.
No. Well, if I'm not taking a shower after that, I'll just use a regular bar of soap. It's easier. So, but I have both. So I switch it up depending on what my daily routine is.
I use the body wash stuff with Key West sponge. I always buy the sponges when I'm in Key West. They got the natural ones. Oh, they're nice.
Like a real sponge?
Like a real sponge. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Harvested from the ocean. And then I've been researching where you can go and get your own. And you can go to certain places. You got to be careful, though. If you go to the wrong place, you can get arrested. But if you go to the right place, you can harvest your own sponges. So I'm researching that.
I like how you said harvest, not just pick up.
That's harvesting. Yeah, so you're it's a live animal, so you're harvesting.
It's like harvesting wheat.
Yes, yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Exactly the same.
It's not like picking up a coin on the ground. You're harvesting it.
I just harvested this glass.
That's an inanimate object. That is not the same thing at all. All right, Jeff, you asked the question.
Yeah, so I'm a bar soap guy most of the time, and
Dude wipes in between, I'm guessing.
Maybe.
Bar soap always just gets like covered in pubic hair. It seems
Exactly.
No, you gotta
It's covered in pubes.
You gotta get rid of that before you put it back on the rack. So it's but I'm using a little hand, it's not a natural sponge, but whatever you call those little things. But I like those big bars, the Dr. Squatch or the some of those. They've got some pretty good scents.
The big bars.
But if I in my life, it's probably been 90% Coast or Zest.
Yeah, I tell you what, when you start wearing that thumb ring, you're not gonna be able to use Coast or Zest. You're gonna have to.
Oh, I know. It's in the budget.
You're gonna have to get a loofah and a whole thing.
I know. It's a thing I'm bracing for.
I feel like the days of soap bar commercials are gone. That was like an 80s thing.
That's true.
Maybe early 90s.
Yeah.
See any soap commercials anymore? There's no Zestfully Clean commercials.
Zestfully Clean,
No.
Irish Spring, and all
Irish
that.
Spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No whistling. Yeah.
No. There's no. Our TVs don't have whistling like they used to. So.
No, I definitely think the liquids have taken
That's
over.
the thing these days. Yeah, for sure. I think Becca's onto something though. I think you shampoo, you condition, you wash, and then I think the scrub is part of it too now. The exfoliation is part of a good bathing routine.
Nice.
I know, I've got it. I got the stuff.
When you got the scrub, like you just you feel your skin after, or like even
I'm telling you.
and also like your hands get really soft. You like touch things, you go, "Am I really soft? Like what's so like everything? Something's so soft right now," and it's just tearing off all that dead skin.
Exfoliation's good.
I feel dirty when I don't do it at the end of the shower.
Yeah,
If I just body wash, I'm clean, and I use my scrubby hands too. So I got the exfoliating.
No, I don't have the scrubby hands.
And I still if I don't use the scrub itself, I'm like, I don't feel as clean as I.
Yeah, I get it.
This is almost a PSA.
It was. Well, we're educating the audience these last couple shows. So, on that note, it's time to drink. What is everyone drinking? We're going to start this time with Jeff. Jeff, what do you got there, man?
So we had a little family news today, and it wasn't all that great. So I've got the Art of the Spirits Fuck Cancer bottle.
Oh God, that's not good. Okay.
Quiet.
Decent. Yes. Becca, you're next.
I'm next. So, since we are going to the ABV Barrel Shop this weekend, which, listening to the show, we've already been there.
Yes.
But I've got an ABV Barrel Shop barrel pick from Middle West. This is their Dark Pumpernickel.
Okay. Oh, that was great.
It was pretty loud.
While you're there, Becca, we have a new one from Middle West. It's a wheat whiskey that I think is solid. I don't usually like wheat whiskey, and this was a good pick. So just check that one out when you're there. If you're there, I may gift you a bottle. We'll see.
Ooh.
I like
see how it's going.
Becca, I like that bottle that you've got.
We'll see how it's going. I've already had to gift her a bunch of other bottles when Mike Feach was complaining publicly.
A bunch of different bottles. Steve gave me one fucking bottle, and then all he's done is bitch about it ever since.
Well, there was one other incident where I bought a bottle and had them, the Kaplans gave it to the Neelys, and then I never got it back. I bought a bottle at
That's
New
not
West.
true.
The Kaplans
That's
picked
not
it up
true.
and delivered it to the
You-
Neelys, and then
no.
they're like, it's packed away. We can't get to it. When we move, you'll get it back.
I
never
don't think
got it.
that's true.
I never got it. So I'm angry about that. And you know what else I'm angry about? When we went to Las Vegas, the iced tea prices are $5.50. And the wife was like, "Oh, I'm dying of thirst." I'm like, "You should get water. You should be drinking water, not iced tea." $5.50 a throw. $5.50.
How much were your cocktails, Steve? Aren't cocktails like $45 a piece?
They're cheap because I'm drinking. They're like, "Oh,
okay."
You know, I'm playing the slots and whatnot. They're like, "Oh, here's a free cocktail, sir. Enjoy this."
Right. Okay.
$5.50 for a goddamn iced tea.
Right.
I got to work another, probably another 6 months. So just delayed my retirement.
Let's announce it now. Steve is canceling his retirement.
Yep.
He's gonna have to keep on working to pay
I got iced
all
tea.
of Amy's iced tea.
Tough habit.
That sounds like questionable planning, Steve.
Well,
She likes iced tea.
Yeah.
She's gonna get it. So you probably should have worked that into your retirement plans.
Why?
He was counting on her changing up. Boy.
I don't know why.
Don't you think water's fine in a situation where it's hot out like that and dry climate? I think water's the way to go.
Really nice iced tea sounds great.
Steve, my kid also is developing an iced tea habit, and he just drinks from a 1-gallon jug now. Yeah. And I had to tell him, like, "Hey, I'm going to need you to stop drinking out of that jug. Like, at least pour it into a fucking glass."
Nah, just put his name on it.
This 12-year-old being like, good.
Just,
how much caffeine is in that shit? Like, stop it now.
Just give him a Sharpie. He can write Arlo right on the jug, and you got to stay out. Got to have your own.
I hate it.
Well, it's not good. We need to wean the iced tea people off the iced tea. We need to stop.
I agree.
It's too expensive. All right, Becca, you're next. What do you got there?
I already poured.
Okay. Who has the lead? Be honest. I know Jeff went too. Who has the lead?
Becca has.
I do.
Mine was quiet.
Okay. All right. Thank you for your honesty. Though there was some question there. You guys both had the deer in the headlights look. I'll go next. I've got Green River. Let's see here. No, I'm not gonna take a lead with that. That's for sure. That means Jeff has the lead going into a showdown versus Lenny. Lenny, what do you got?
I don't. He's still twisted, Becca. He wants me to win so badly.
I've got a bottle, recently bottled, of the extra aged Deer Hammer Mead Barrel Finish. About to head to the ABV Barrel Shop.
Nothing there.
Nothing. It was so loud here. It must be a setting.
So did Becca have the lead or Jeff?
He did.
Becca did. So Becca wins.
And you even said, "Wow, that was good."
Okay. I'm at that age, guys. We can't forget that.
Cause problems.
Iced tea.
Cheers, gang.
Yeah.
I'm drinking iced tea.
All right. We'll take a quick break. And then when we come back, we're going to be talking about Star Trek coming out with yet another bourbon. We'll do that in just a few. Okay, let's talk about the people that make these shows happen. First up is the Stave and Thief Society. Via their in-person class at Moonshine University in Louisville, Kentucky, the Stave and Thief Society is the place where you, a bourbon enthusiast, can expand your knowledge and emerge an executive bourbon steward. In 2017, I completed my executive bourbon steward certification. It's the most comprehensive bourbon certification available and connects you with an expansive network of bourbon enthusiasts and professionals. Check out the full listing of in-person and online certifications and join the society today by enrolling at staveandthief.com. Speaking of executive bourbon steward certification, the ABV Barrel Shop in St. Louis, Missouri has developed a unique partnership with the Stave and Thief Society to offer a preparatory class to assist you in getting your executive bourbon steward certification. This prep class costs only $25 and is available to take live or online via Zoom. Graduates of our class receive a coupon code good for 15% off your executive bourbon steward certification held in Louisville, Kentucky. This saves you almost $90. Additionally, you can collaborate with fellow attendees to split travel costs when you go to Louisville. If you're interested in signing up for the class, simply head over to abvbarrelshop.com and check out the classes and events page. Last but not least, we are sponsored by Neely Family Distillery. Royce Neely is the 11th generation distiller in one of America's oldest distilling families. A visit to Neely Family Distillery takes you through family history, where you can see all the artifacts and newspaper clippings through the years from this family that started distilling in America after James Neely arrived from Northern Ireland in 1740. Today, Royce Neely and his team are crafting some of the best spirits in America. Their bourbon and absinthe offerings keep winning top honors in the spirits competitions. Recently, their absinthe made history as the first platinum winner in the absinthe category at the San Francisco Spirits Competition. Neely Family Distillery is definitely a bucket list destination if you are a bourbon fan. Learn more about their spirit offerings, visiting their facility, and the awards they have collected over at NeelyFamilyDistillery.com. And now, back to the show. Danny, though, you are between Jim and Victory. What do you got?
I have an Indiana rye.
Sure, Danny.
Tumble dice.
Cumbledice. Yes, I love Cumbledice. I'm sure that's the name of the brand, Cumbledice. Sure.
Tumble dice.
Oh, tumble dice. Okay.
Yes.
Let's
Freddie Mills of Ruse.
Okay. Freddie Mills of Ruse.
So we're about to pop it.
No, that was all desk is what that was. All desk, no pop. Jim wins. So Jim, you got it there, man.
Hey.
Congrats, Jim.
Cheers, gang.
Cheers.
Oh my God, this is horrible.
Welcome back to the Bourbon Daily. Today we're talking about Star Trek.
Yes, we are. So between shows, I asked who here was a Star Trek fan. Becca said she was right away. Jeff said he was not. I am not.
I thought we were talking about the show and the
Yeah,
movies.
are we just talking about the show?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
yes.
no, I'm not.
Oh, you're not a fan of the show?
No, I'm a fan of the show. I didn't know they have a bourbon.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
I didn't either.
Is it,
What do you
I
think
don't
we're
even
doing?
understand
We're
what
doing
the
a
question
Bourbon
is.
Daily on
I
just
thought that
talking
you
about
were
Star
just
Trek?
like, I thought you were a Trekkie, and I didn't know that. And I was like, what a surprise. It's
Here's
Steve
another
really into Star
PSA.
Trek.
We got a 3 for 3 on PSAs tonight.
Okay.
Steve,
But-
is the question, are you a fan of Star Trek or are you a fan of the Star Trek bourbon?
No, it's are you a fan of Star Trek? Because I want to know if that skews how you answer the question.
Ah,
No, and Lenny didn't answer. My point there wasn't to get into that debate. It was that Becca is a Star Trek fan. Jeff is not. Lenny, of course, never answers anything. He wants to be neutral on every subject, and he just diverts he starts talking about something else.
yes.
No,
Actually, I'm a fan of the movie Clerks, and that ties Star Wars
I like
and Star
Clerks.
Trek together. So
I'll tell you what you need to watch. And I spent the day watching this and chatting. I talked to ChatGPT because I'll say this is this and this and this, and it responds back. It's someone to talk to debate with. And check out the last Roddy Piper interview where he's talking to Rich Eisen, and Rich Eisen's asking him questions, and he's just talking about random shit. I don't know if he died like a couple days later or something. I don't know if it was effects of that. I don't know if he had CTE. I don't know, or he's trying to be funny because he would not. They're asking like Hulk Hogan just got fired from WWE. What do you think about that? And he'd be like, this one time when I was in Puerto Rico, and I don't. It's the
I'm going to
craziest
start
thing.
doing that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Lenny does. Lenny does that because he doesn't answer questions. He just starts talking about something else randomly because he doesn't want to get pinned down.
Lenny could walk across the top of that fence behind him. He could just walk in. He wouldn't even slip one way or the other. He's right down the middle.
Yeah, that's true.
That might happen.
Not offending anybody.
Yeah. No. So, Lenny,
I
are
like
you a
Star
fan
Trek.
of Star Trek or not?
Yeah, I mean, like when I was younger, I watched the original series because my dad did, so it was on. And I guess I liked it. I mean, I feel like TV wasn't very good then anyway. I liked the movies. And I guess I kind of liked all the movies, like from the older ones to the newest ones.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess it's a yes.
So we got two Star Trek fans, two non. This is the second kind of round of Star Trek whiskey, and the first one was notably bad. But most people didn't drink it because they're Star Trek fans and they collect things and they keep them in mint condition. So it actually doesn't work out too bad for the Star Trek. Why would you actually put good whiskey if they're not going to drink it anyway?
True.
So now
Good
they have
point.
another one coming out. And I don't know, what do you guys think of this? And as a Star Trek fan, are you compelled at all to buy this? Or it's just like, no, I like the shows, not the whiskey.
Let me find I won't see the bottle so I can.
Okay,
Because honestly, what it looks like.
Yeah,
So-
isn't there? There's
When
more of a
did-
tie-in,
when-
if I recall. Like it's
What was
not
that?
just the name. There's more of a tie-in, if I recall. It's not just like the name, and it's like introducing the Star Trek
Alpha
bourbon.
Quadrant.
I think it's something about like the shape of the bottle references something in a movie or a show.
Looks
Yeah,
like
it's
a
like
book club.
or in the cantina or whatever the fuck their bar's called.
United Federation of Planets. I mean,
It's like
it's
Klingon
only
wine.
80. Like this one, at least I don't know about the other one, but this one's only $83. I'd get it. Like whatever. I think it's cool. I would buy it just simply because I like Star Trek.
So when did that first release come out?
It's been a couple years ago,
I
actually.
think
Yeah,
2024.
like 4
Okay,
years.
so it's
Yeah,
it's
2
a
years
recent.
ago.
It's
yeah.
recent.
Yeah, well,
so
recent. Yeah,
Yeah, I would buy that simply because
you're a fan. You're a fan.
yeah, because I'm a fan. I say now,
Yeah,
like I don't have a problem with that at all. I think it's
this
cool.
one is
I
packaged
think it's
in.
fun. And
It's packaged
I
in.
also probably would not drink it. I'd maybe crack it open, taste it, and go, well, that sucks. But it is a fun bottle to just have because of connection. And
Right.
really, you're right, Steve. I mean, like, look at how much shit Trekkies collect from
Right.
that.
They have money. Star
Yeah, so
Trek fans
they're
have money.
not like they don't care. They're not going to open it.
Most of them don't have to pay rent because they live in their parents' basement. so.
Exactly.
Could they do this with Star Wars? Again, a little bit more
1,000%.
kid focused. Yeah, but is it a little bit more kid focused? Could they?
Star Wars?
Yes, versus Star Trek. Star Trek.
well,
seems
but
to
the
be more
original
adult.
fans of Star Wars, like me, are old.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so we're in that, but I don't think so. When the way you phrase that, I wouldn't buy the Star Wars whiskey. I'm a fan, but I'm not an over the top fan.
Yeah.
Matt Moda.
I don't know. I don't know if the rationale plays out though that many of the original fans are adults because you could do that with Sesame Street. Would Sesame Street do a bourbon? Hey, a lot of our fans started
Nobody
watching in
likes Sesame
'72.
Street.
I don't know about that. It's lasted a long time. It's iconic. I mean, a lot of characters have come out of that show we all know. Whether you like it or not, I don't know. Wasn't ever really my thing.
If,
I think that this one, you could say unequivocally, we know that Star Trek has a huge fan base
Correct.
of nerds.
Correct.
There's a term for them. So clearly,
Trekkies,
that's like saying
yeah.
that's like saying, does Taylor Swift have fans? You'd say yes, unequivocally, she has fans. Her music may be dumb, but she has fans.
Right.
In this case, when I looked it up, it looks like the bottle is packaged in a Romulan ale bottle, which if you're into Star Trek, you'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm getting that Romulan ale bottle bourbon. And also, it was
Can you
done
read
with
where it was
Nashville
distilled
Barrel,
in? Oh, it was done with
Nashville
that.
Barrel Company.
Okay.
I don't know if that's distilled, but at least it's not coming from something with no credibility,
Okay. Yeah.
like Deer Hammer.
I mean, if you've got an entire
Lenny, if you
Just
did
throws himself
you did
under
a
the
Star
bus.
Trek bottle, I would buy like 6 of them.
if
All right.
if
You get 6 raffle tickets.
you have if you're a Trekkie, right? And so you've got like a wall of I don't have that stuff. I've got like one card pack, and I think I've got like a book. But if you're like a major Trekkie and you've got like a whole shelf with you've got I don't know figurines and stuff, why would you not buy that bottle to add
That's what I'm
to
saying.
that shelf?
Right. You're
Like,
only talking $85,
Especially at that
It's not
price.
expensive.
That's
It's not
nothing.
expensive. Right.
Yeah, see, that's nothing to compare, comparatively. Absolutely, I would if I had a shelf of just all my Star Wars memorabilia or Star Trek stuff, I would definitely get a bottle because
They're carrying it around with gloves and stuff too.
Yeah, for sure. But it actually sucks, which makes it funny.
Right.
But they're
if
also
you would-
not carrying it around because of what's inside of it. Because they think it's a cool bottle.
Yeah.
Yep. And if you were to take a guess, you would have to think that market is, I mean, I suck at forecasting stuff, but I would say at least 3 million nerds, of
Okay.
which, what if 15% buy this?
Right.
That's a lot of bottles sold.
Is there anything that you care about that you're like, I really wish they wouldn't come out with a whiskey for it because it bastardizes it? They're just selling out. Is there anything you guys care about like that, or do you think everything is, if you like something, it's good? Like I like Quentin Tarantino movies. I wouldn't like him to come out and be like, hey, if you love, here's my Inglourious Bastards collection and here's my Pulp Fiction collection. I wouldn't like that because I like Quentin Tarantino. I wouldn't want him to sell out. He's kind of interesting character who doesn't sell out, even uses fake products in his shows.
Thrones did a whole Scotch
Yeah,
release.
that's right.
They did like a whole.
I wasn't mad at that,
and it was cool because you could get the different houses. They had like House Bolton, and they had the Lannister,
Yep.
They had all the different like houses that you could buy, which I think, especially because of like the fandom there, like I think that made total sense.
Was that the Johnny Walker ones?
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you put them in the freezer, and the bottle something
Winter is
else
coming.
shows up.
It says
What's
winter.
that?
It says winter is coming, I believe. That's a
Something
joke,
like
right?
that.
No, there's
about
something
that.
like that though. The bottle looks different if you put it in the freezer. Some color comes out. Something looks different.
Like Freezy Freakies. But like at least with that, I mean, it might not be everyone's cup of tea, whiskey, whatever, but at least Johnny Walker is, they have a reputation, and it might not be their highest end offering, but they put out some, really solid
They're
stuff.
globally known for sure.
With Lagavulin.
For sure. Oh, yeah, okay.
Which is even better. That's actually why I bought it, because I was drinking a lot of scotch when this came out, and it wasn't priced, I don't think, any higher than the normal stuff. And I like Lagavulin, and I like Game of Thrones, so I was like, why would I not just like buy that one?
And you're
I
listening
didn't
to
want
the
House
Scotch Daily.
Lannister, but here we are. Huh?
You know what, Jeff, though? Lagavulin's owned by Diageo, so I think there was something there, because there was a Johnny Walker release.
There was. I have a bottle.
Because they call it the White Walker.
I've got one in my freezer, actually.
And it's
See,
free.
that's
Maybe
dumb.
they expand their line.
It is.
Yeah.
See, that's fucking stupid.
Okay. Well, I think we got to say then it's a worthwhile product. We got a couple Star Trek fans here that say yes, they like the idea, so it's worth having it out
It's
there.
different than a celebrity brand. That's got to be what you're saying.
It's true. Yeah.
Steve, you didn't even get any rage here, so.
Yeah. So it is different than a celebrity brand. No one's acting like they're whiskey experts or anything else, or it's just a little weird to me. It's not my thing, but yes.
I also think that if it like goes along with like this type of fandom that it like the type of show it is, then I think it's cool to do it. Like if they can do it at like that one where they had like the different houses, that's cool for the Game of Thrones one. The one for Star Trek, it's something from like the show itself. Like if you can do something that's themed towards the show, that's cool.
Okay.
Like a
I
bottle.
guess I'm just a fan in different ways of stuff. I mean, I like Tommy Bahama, and they have stuff. I've never bought any of that.
I had a Tommy Bahama cigar the other day.
I like Gordon Ramsay, but I wouldn't buy a Gordon Ramsay whiskey if he came out with one. So I'm trying to think what else stuff I like.
Well, like Jeff, what's that? Guy Fieri has a cigar line.
Yeah, he's got the knuckle sandwich.
That's right.
He's heavily involved, and he's
oh sure, yeah.
He's at events.
He's not heavily involved in anything, by the way. So I love all
involved in his hairstyle.
Yeah, I loved all the stuff putting him on blast, saying he doesn't watch the show. He doesn't even eat the food that he does. He chews it, just puts it in his cheek, and then and then spits it all out. And I used to be a really big fan, and I'd go to some of the restaurants, and everyone that I asked, I'm like, "Is he pretty cool?" And they're like, "No, he's a dick. He won't talk to you other than when the camera's."
That's what Darren says about you.
Yeah, probably.
I've met him, and he's a dick.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard.
That's awesome.
That's the people say like the staff is great, like it's a good experience being on there, and it's good for business and all that kind of stuff. But he himself, not cool. He's, and he acts like he's Joe Everyman, on the shows. And I even like one of his shows that he's got now. That one that's the I forget what it's called, the one where it's the game show with all the
Tournament of Champions.
Tournament. I love that show. Tournament of Champions is great.
Never heard of it.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah. It's cool. So it's like a bracketed challenge. So it's awesome. So, but there you go. There's Star Trek. A little bit of surprise for me, but that's cool. If Star Trek fans like it, so be it. Buy what you like. So there you go. We'll wrap this one up as we always do by talking about where people go. Jeff, we'll start with you. Where can people find you?
Well, you might find me trying to track down all the Star Trek movies and the TV shows so I can catch up. But in the meantime, Facebook, Instagram, Cigar Dojo, Jeff Andreezy, 2 I's and 2 Z's.
All right, Lenny.
You can find me and the rest of Deer Hammer on social media at Deer Hammer, on the webs at deerhammer.com, and you can come visit us in beautiful Buena Vista, Colorado.
All right. Miss Becca Sue.
Find me on Twitter and on Instagram at Miss Becca Sue, 1K, no C's.
All right, for me, I'm an easy guy to find at Steve Akeley across all social media. ABVnetwork.com. That's where you can find what's going on in terms of our programming and our previous shows, all that kind of stuff. ABVBarrelShop.com. What's happening at the Barrel Shop. Always cool stuff. And, of course, Bourbon Sasquatch on YouTube. Miss Becca Sue, anything else to say before we get out of here?
I'd just like to remind the audience to please give us a 5-star review that includes comments. It helps new people find the show, which is very important to us. If you like what we're doing, we ask you please visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/the ABV Network.
Great job today, gang. For audience, we'll have a brand new show for you tomorrow. Looking forward to that. Until then, take care, everybody. See ya!
Bye.
See you guys.
Bye.
Before we let you go, let's talk about one last thing. The ABV Barrel Shop in the St. Louis community of Arnold, Missouri. The ABV Barrel Shop is focused on a couple of things. First of all, single barrels. We are the place where single barrels live. We go to distilleries, taste through the whiskey, select the best barrel, and have it shipped to our store where we present it to you, our customers, by allowing you to try before you buy. We're also known for the classes that we have in our education center in the store, as well as the events we have with industry professionals from the bourbon business. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come by and visit us at 6 Fox Valley Center in Arnold, Missouri. Or at a minimum, at least sign up for our email and text distribution so you know exactly what's going on in our shop over at abvbarrelshop.com. This is Steve Akeley, owner of the ABV Network, signing off. We thank you for listening to our programming and truly appreciate your support.
The Bourbon Daily is part of the ABV Network. For more information or to become a sponsor, please visit abvnetwork.com. Thanks for listening and cheers.
This has been a Steve Akeley production.